I'm not kind of comparing the Robbie Keane, Tel Aviv, Israel situation going on there with anything else in the. Obviously, people being killed in a war or whatever is outrageous. We all have that viewpoint, of course, and we all want peace. But there are people in Irish football who have divided opinion in the past. Roy Keane's been one of them, obviously, Saipan. We know that, but he came back and played for Ireland again. No one would have said that at the immediate time afterwards. We love John Giles, but John Giles kind of half went on strike, not playing for Ireland back in the day. There's been lots and lots of strange things that have happened in Irish football that you think, God, no way will that happen again, or
Mick
that
McCarthy
person should
came back.
never be. Yeah, exactly. No one's ever. No, I wouldn't rule out anything in football. It's the most crazy environment ever. And that's why it's so brilliant for us to cover it. And ultimately, I think going back to the sporting point of it, Robbie, I'd love him to go and be successful as a coach and manager because we have such a shortfall of them. And give back to football. I mean, look, it's not about the money as well. It's a short career. Ultimately in football, playing wise, yeah, he could retire and never have to work again. We know that, but give something back. Have another career. He doesn't just have to go into the shadows and he did this and this and this. Be a pundit like Roy Keane. Do something. And try and be successful and fair play. Give it a crack at management. He's proven it in the past, and I hope he does well. And I think, I hope the coverage of it is very fair as well. And let's not forget, it is high profile. It's going to be Europa League football. You've got, anytime Hungary are playing now, he's a big profile character, Robbie Keane, whatever way you look about it. I mean, it's going to help lift them as a footballing nation as well, because we'll be keeping an eye on it now, without a doubt.
Oh, yeah. Look, I wish him well, but obviously, Robbie has made some poor choices. I believe, anyway, from a PR point of view. As you say, Irish football is very polarising. Shouldn't be, but they come back. Roy Keane, as you said, came back. And then, of course, the other side of the divide, Mick, he came back because it got very poisonous. He was booed out of the building when they lost to Switzerland in his last game in his first stint. So these things can happen, but he has made some poor decisions. We cannot run away from that. The whole thing with the contract, the FAI, I thought was a massive own goal. So unnecessary as well. I don't care. And listen, I don't care who took what or who was given what. If somebody jumped off a cliff, would you follow? No. On that one, he should have turned around and said, I'm not happy about this, because it was a previous, and don't forget, it was the previous guy in charge. John Delaney gave him that contract. And it was the new FAI that asked him to tear up that contract with goodwill. So it wasn't like John Delaney going back with his cap in hand. Sorry, Robbie. We don't. It was a new era, and it was very publicised what was going on at the time and the financial situation the FAI were in. So he was wrong to do that, and I don't care what anyone says, and I know they're listening, but that was wrong. And the decision to go to Israel was poor, because if you care about your reputation, and clearly you do, that wasn't the brightest thing to do. And to think, I didn't expect that backlash. Yet again, I'd be asking, who is your PR team? But in saying all of that, I do wish him well. I do hope he does well.